Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and welcome back to another episode of Couch Chronicles, Season 2, Episode 7. We are glad to be back here where we answer your questions with 100% facts 97% of the time. It's a pretty good percentage right there. And shout out to Shady Side Up. Gang, gang. Lex Locks 757. Hey guys, it's your fave dreadhead Lex Locks 757. Thanks everybody that subscribed to the YouTube last week. Just dropped a 3-part All-Star Weekend vlog from Atlanta that I'll link below, or you can search Lex Locks 757 on YouTube. No question, just crazy story from my weekend. Me and my homegirl went to a club that my friend owns. I couldn't get in contact with the owner when I got there, so security stopped us and charged $10 each. I paid for both of us since I told her we weren't going to have to pay. Later on, I got on my friend, the owner, for not picking up and complained about having to pay. He then tells me there was no cover charge, meaning security was scamming at the door. Well, long story short, security is looking for a new job right now, and I got my $20 back. LOL. Atlanta niggas be scamming. I mean, I'm be honest.
All-Star Weekends to come up.
All-Star Weekends to come up, and $10 to get in ain't bad. I mean, so it's a lot worse out here. It's a lot worse out here. But I mean, it is the principle of the matter. It is your money, and you weren't supposed to pay. But $10 ain't too bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Like it's not that bad.
Not that bad, especially with All-Star Weekend.
Yes, especially All-Star Weekend. That's actually pretty solid deal.
Solid.
Maybe that security guard needed to buy some Pampers or something, that'd be expensive, or some baby formula, Magnificent bastard. Nigga, have y'all ever just been shocked by just looking back at life? I was clearing some things out at home recently. I came across a memory box that I kept this particular one, and I had kept this particular one that had name tags and IDs from every job I've had, but I noticed there was some pay stubs in there too. And how the fuck did I live off them small ass paychecks? I was thinking, bro, I had no money, god dang. And now I have a salary career, a side hustle, tpod.com or TEIApod.com, and got a promote and soon to be 9-year-old daughter, plus a whole bunch of other adult ass shit. Anyway, I say all that just to drop this gem. You don't really notice the progress you're making while you're in it, so don't just stop. Absolutely. P.S. I am 100% behind Cam when he suggests using an automatic publishing app for IG. I've been on social media a whole of 3 years, and 1 year in, I started using the latter app, and I plan out 1 to 3 months worth of posts at a time. It helps me manage my content better. It gives me more time to create, and bonus, people don't know what you're up to until you want them to.
I'll check that one out.
Yeah.
I've been thinking which one I want to go with. I've been looking at a bunch, but I'll check that one out. Appreciate that. Back that up, whoa.
Back that up,
whoa.
whoa.
They saying, did kind of back that up, whoa.
Back that up, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that,
but
boy.
I left at 18, so I don't know if they still saying that. But when I was there, they were like, back that up, whoa.
Absolutely. And yeah, you do go back and look at stuff. You be like, how was I living? I think about how we used to hustle every Sunday making skits. That's a different hustle now. That's not happening again, right? Unless it's like we on South Park and we got to do. There's no choice.
Technically, we're doing stories every week.
We're doing stories.
It's a lot easier than skits.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. That was a different hustle, but like I said, the body was different, the mind was different. We would, the hunger was different. I want to find that same hunger, but without less of that hustle. AC.biz, what up, Trap the Sack fam? It's been a minute since I've stopped out here in these waters. Been handling a lot of business lately. Recently just put my 2 weeks in my job, and literally the same day, my messages started blowing up with messages with people wanting to book shoots. Crazy how the universe works. But my question for this week is, do y'all chew ice cream? Nah, but my 21st birthday is Saturday, and I really have no plans. Any last-minute suggestions? Also, I've challenged myself to post some content on IG for the next 30 days. I'm calling it a 30-day run. Today is day 2. Shady Side Up made a small cameo on day 1. Anyways, thank y'all for the entertainment, and stay up.
See, as we always say, gotta meet you halfway if you
Gotta
do
meet
your
you
part.
halfway.
So as soon as you quit, all the blessings start coming.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to see if you were willing to take that leap of faith. If you had faith in him, and boom, there you go.
And
dropped it on you.
Happy early birthday already.
21. Remember when you was 21?
Yeah.
It's a long time ago, my friend.
That's a long
That was a
time ago.
long time ago. I don't remember what you did, but I know I was there.
He wasn't.
I wasn't?
No.
Oh.
He
I
sounded
know that ain't had nothing to do with me. That had to do something with you.
Yeah, I was in Vegas for my 21st birthday.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't there.
But that I do not chew ice cream. I got sensitive teeth, so I don't chew ice cream. I don't know if you chew ice cream.
When I get ice cream, I mix it up until it's like a milkshake form. Then I start. That's what I do.
So technically, you're more of a milkshake fan.
No, it's ice cream. Whip it up, and then it's like a milkshake.
Is a milkshake still ice cream? And shout out to you for doing the 30-day run.
I tried to hold out. I tried to hold it.
Last minute plans in a pandemic? Best bet, invite some close friends over, maybe. Have a couple drinks.
Get drunk.
I mean, that's honestly right now. I don't know what city you in either. So I don't know. If you in Texas, I feel like you can do what you want. I mean,
you think they can see us? This incense booming.
This incense is booming.
This one's smoking.
This is solid. We're burning the incense right now.
You think it's a campfire in this bitch?
Which one? That's Black Woman?
No, that one ain't Black Woman.
Oh, okay.
That one.
That's another one.
It's another one.
Okay. Smiley Brown, what's up, Trap family? Quick story time. So I'm in the gym and I smell something very musty, long, strong to the point I felt dizzy. I check myself, look around, then continue with my workout. I go to do preacher's curls and this guy with locks comes over to ask me if I'm using one of the curl bars. I smelled him and immediately and just said he can have it. I swear I could smell him like 8 to 12 feet away. It was so bad. How do you come into the gym, no sweat and already musty? I have a shit story too, during a 4-mile timed run when I was in the Army, but I'll save that for another day. Oh, God, that sound bad. That sound wild.
Running?
Yes. And Cam, I'm struggling with this whole beard thing too. Just 2 areas where I can't get the hair to grow, shaking my head. If it's not full by the summer, I'm going back to my goatee. I started trying to grow it in April 2020. But that's all. No question. Just wanted to know something since I missed the last 2 question posts. Have a great day, my Negroes. Appreciate you, Smiley.
Gotta get that beard oil.
Yeah, get
from Grown Mane products.
Yeah, get that Grown Mane beard oil.
I just started yesterday.
It smells
going
great.
On the journey. It definitely smells good.
Yeah, it smells
So I'm going on the journey, and I'm gonna keep believing like I believed in everything I got on my face right now.
Yeah, I struggle with patchiness, and so my barber said, well, my new barber said that he's been going through the same thing with patchiness, but he said he just letting it ride. He said just keep letting it ride. It's gonna be a struggle. You gonna want to. He said, but just keep letting it ride. I said, all right, I'm gonna try it. It's been a minute. Last time I let it ride was top of quarantine, and it was getting there, but we'll see. Yeah, and when I comb it, some of the patches look a little better, but you know, some beards are just built different.
Yeah, that one patchy.
I know, that's why I just said it.
I thought you was gonna do the Apache. Dun, 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 dun.
No, I just perform at Apache.
It's Atlanta days, y'all. I don't know if that place still around.
I don't know if it might be.
You were about 21 when you went there.
That's the first time I seen Janelle Monáe. Very first time.
Yeah, we don't care.
Shut it. But yeah, you and also he has no reason being that musty. You can't. You smell yourself. Like you smell yourself.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like come on.
And I would move away from that area because first I can't be smelling that. Then 2, I don't want to be mistaken for that.
Well, you were doing preacher curls. You should have prayed for him. Hydrate.
Best joke thus far. Usually ain't that funny, so I don't know if you can outdo that one.
I can do a lot. Hydrate or dihydrate. Good morning. Last week, Instagram removed the number of likes from many of their users, and as expected, it caused a major frenzy. Yeah, they did for mine too for 5 minutes and then went back. I was like, the fuck? One commenter said, this is powerful. The moment they shut it down, people felt invalidated, which should mean they should remove them. Another said that she loved the idea, and as a business owner, it seemed to have envied even the playing field by eliminating comparison and took the pressure off being able to make content. On the other hand, many have been concerned about what like count removals mean for the future of content creators whose success and ideas are particularly informed by the engagement and opinions of users and viewers. I also recently heard someone say that as a creative, they don't focus on reception because it's not something they can control. Instead, they just focus on working harder and being better. But that begs the question, how can you work towards betterment without knowing how you or your work is received by others? While I think it's important to not look for validation in others, I do think the feedback is important. All that being said, what are your thoughts on the matter? As individuals who create content for viewer consumption, do you care if others can see the numbers of likes, followers, or comments you have? Why or why not are those numbers significant to you and your work? Is it important for you to have positive feedback, or do you stand by your work even if others do not?
Well, first, I think you're still going to have the comments, so the comments will let you know if you're one of those people that need the validation or something. Not necessarily, I want to say like validation, but if you like the
feedback,
see the feedback. But as far as business, if they were to take away likes or whatnot, or any of that stuff, if they could still put it in your insights, that would be cool.
Yeah,
so you can still continue to do business. So you show people who you're doing business with and your engagement. So if someone likes it, but people won't see it, but you will see it, and you'll be able to show it to companies you're working with or brands.
I think that's what it boils down to, taking the immediate likes away so like other people don't see your post and be like, oh, they only got 300 likes, and just taking it and just putting like this person liked it, this person liked it, but you do have your insights. I think that's the best way to do it, honestly, because it's like it takes away some of that anxiety, but then it also keeps your information, which I do think numbers are important. Like we can sit here, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? They've always said that. And so it's just like we do need the like you kind of need it.
Well, I mean, if a man or woman entered the numbers, they could be lying.
They also could be lying. They could be lying. But that's what they say. That's what they say. But I do think as creators, it is important to have some type of feedback because you do want to get better. Somebody might actually say something, you be like, oh, well, you know what? Let me try that. Let me see what that does. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. For us in particular, we've always had less numbers than a lot of people, so I don't know if that bothers us. We just like...
Yeah, our work never, like... Over all the years when we've been doing stuff, our stuff never just took off like people be having millions. It was always just a slow burn.
Yeah, so we kind of used to it.
No matter how great it was just always a slow burn for some reason.
Which low-key been a blessing in disguise too, because it's just like we used to that and we're focused more on the content because of that. We just like, all right, well let's give these people who are viewing our stuff what they, you know, what they want, what they like. Quarantine film student. What's good, Trap the Sack? Cameron in Rome. Bootcut episode conversation personified how I've been feeling this past week. And thanks for this quote from When the Facts Change, episode of Boss Talk Rome, which was, sometimes the facts change for your greater good. I needed that. Along those lines, my question this week is, when you had high hopes for a connection with a chick you saw going somewhere and the facts changed that outlook, what would y'all approach be to be at peace with that? Thanks for the insight and continued success and health.
Peace with what? Which part?
Peace with if you had high hopes for a connection with the girl you saw going somewhere, and then the facts changed, and the facts changed that outlook.
Oh, you can be at peace with it knowing that maybe that person came in your life to set you up for the real person that's supposed to be in your life. Mm-hmm. So she could have been just getting you back in the mind frame of being ready for a relationship. So when that person come, you ready to go, or they could have been showing you what you need to work on before you get in a relationship. It's all kinds of lessons you can learn from any experience. Because as the saying goes, some people come in your life for a season, some people come for a reason. Mm-hmm. Her reason may have been just to get you back in the mindset of like, hey, I can see myself in a relationship, or if I do, this is what I need to be done. Because if y'all been going out on dates and doing a bunch of stuff, you may be like, man, this is expensive dating. You're like, I need to get my money up before I get too involved with a woman or anything. So look at it like that. What did you learn from it?
And also what he said about experience. Like, start looking at these encounters as experiences. Like they're moments. You know, like this, you had a moment with this girl and you loved that moment and it was great. But that moment, like you said, can better you, can lead you to the next moment. Just start looking at it in increments, because that's what life is. A lot of moments, you know what I'm saying, that you have to value. And thank you for the Boss Talk comment. Nim, what's good, guys? No question today. Just wanted to say I completely agree with what y'all were saying about social media and that overlooming feeling of having to post without being forgotten. I saw a tweet that said they feel like social media is slowly becoming a soft requirement for your career path or advancement in life, which is wild to me. Yeah. I was watching the podcast High as Fuck, so I got super analytical of myself and deleted some posts that weren't me and deleted IG and Twitter off my phone. I'm damn near about to get a flip phone and a Bluetooth on some manual shit. And don't even get me started on the entertaining people you really don't want to entertain. Rome, you said it best. I care. I just don't give a fuck. Anyway, I wish y'all the best. Peace, love, and happiness, gentlemen. Yeah, that's a big topic that social media becoming a requirement, like a soft requirement for your career path. Because in certain instances, like certain, audition rooms and things like that, they're asking people like, what's your follower count, stuff like that. And it's like, what if they just got really good talent? What if they don't have social media? You know what I'm saying? And that sucks because the one who don't have that much talent might come in and have 100,000 subscribers, but they like, all right, well, let me take him. He not that good, but he got followers. And it's like, as a business corporation, I get it to get the word out about the show, but then it's like an integrity question. It's like, what if the show bad because this person just not good? So I don't know. It's interesting. It is definitely interesting. We'll see. We just gonna have to see where it's at in a couple of years because that's where we just gonna have to see where it's at. The ignorant noodle, Grand Rising Niggletons. My job is doing that thing where they see a problem in the workplace and instead of fixing it, they tell me that it'll get better with time and it's normal. Outside of Rome almost getting beat up by Bow Wow over Chick-fil-A sauces, have y'all ever had a boss not fix a problem at work and basically tell you to get over it? Also, yes, I have been applying to every marketing/creative writer position. I'm also still working on turning my house into a production studio for my projects. I'm leaving 2021 self-employed. Amen to that. Yep. But a boss tell you to get over something, like try.
I mean, the one experience with that was the one I told the story when I had to kick the customer out because he was cursing and calling my manager out her name. Then when I kicked him out, she told me I can't do that, and I just got to do. I'm like, well, all right. Next time someone cursing you out, calling out your name, I'll let you deal with it.
Yep.
So that's the one that comes to mind. My other one is, well, this was an issue. I was the issue. I told my last job before I went to college, I got hired at this arcade called Boomers in Florida, and I knew the manager, and I told him, "Hey, if you ever schedule me to close, I quit." And then one day, he tried to do it, and I said, "So this is the day I'm gonna quit." He like, "What you mean?" I said, "I told you, you ever schedule me to close, I'm gonna quit." He said, "All right, you can open." And I stayed open. Because closing trash, you be there all late. You got to close now. Let me open. Yeah. When I get off, I'm gone.
Nigga said, you ever schedule me to close, I'm quitting.
I'm going to tell y'all, don't hire nobody who don't need the job.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're a liability. I didn't need the job. I was there just working for clothes for college. And I told him, if you ever, I will quit. He thought I was bluffing.
This nigga is in the interview. Yeah, no, I love it. I got all the skills and everything, but listen, if you schedule me to close, I'll quit. So, just letting you know ahead of time.
Not doing it.
That's honest. At least you know that employee, he gonna work. Just don't.
And I was the best employee. I was never late. Y'all know I'm time counting. I was never late. Always did my job. Always did tip-top shape. Never left it for the next person taking over my ship with work. I was a great employee. Didn't take no days off.
Yeah.
I always came in.
Just don't schedule me to close.
Just don't schedule me to close.
That's a fair deal.
That's it.
That's a fair deal. Tyler McHabit Thomas. Hey, DT family and Trap the Sack family. Hope everyone is doing well. I only really have one announcement. Trappily Ever After is going to have a sequel. I'm starting it this weekend. Romantically Jinx had another lovely guest. Thank you to Jesus for your story. I've lost as of this morning 20 pounds and no McDonald's for about 70 days. I'm still struggling.
How many days?
70 days.
70 days.
Look how far you came. Remember when we was back when you was talking about you could not eat it. Look how 70
days and lost 20 pounds.
Come on, man.
I'm happy.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm still struggling with my mental health and other health issues, but thank you for the love and support of this trap community and, of course, DT. I do have a question, which was a discussion on Sweet Pussy Saturday. Would you rather have fantastic sex once or mediocre sex every day? Much love. Mediocre.
But
I already said I said this a long time ago. There's nothing like a great average. You give me great average, I'm solid.
But I need to know in what context is that. Like, I'm gonna have amazing sex and that's it for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna have sex again. And they saying, or I'm gonna have mediocre sex for the rest of my life. Or are you just saying that's just like?
I feel like it's fantastic sex once, as in like maybe you have it, but then after that is
You never have sex again.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I feel like. Yeah.
Well, then I gotta go with mediocre.
I gotta go mediocre, and I'm telling you, it's some good mediocre out there. You can be great mediocre,
Good mid.
Like you be like you get the pussy, you be like,
I ain't mad
I
at
ain't mad,
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it.
Like when you see Steph Curry shoot, every shot don't look pretty.
Every shot don't
Not
look
every shot is nothing but net. Sometimes it hit the backboard. Sometimes it ring around a little bit, but it go in.
They go in.
So that's mid sex.
That's mid. Shannon get the cannon. Hey guys, how's it shaking and quaking? I ain't gonna lie, last week was a whole jumbled mess I sent y'all, so Rome, don't feel bad for being lost. As for this week, I remembered to go to church. I remembered
to go to church.
To go to church with my dad I remember when I used to go to church every day.
She fucking you up, boy.
I remember church with my dad every Sunday as a kid. He was an usher. No, yeah. And I sometimes had to sit with some older cousins with the church hats. I used to wait and see who was about to catch the ghost. I believe they get loose signal when they would re-up the beat with the drums, LOL. I always thought that shit was wild. I went to a mixed church a few years back with one of my exes, and compared to the usual 2.5 hours, we were there for 45 minutes. I heard 2 songs, and after that second song, everyone started getting up, and I asked him, oh, is it a break or something? He told me it was over. My mind was blown, LOL. Just a little update. I worked out at the gym yesterday, and today I'll be walking with a 2-second jog at the park while the weather is nice. Hopefully I can keep the momentum going. There was a time at some family event and someone blew the bathroom up and my late uncle got on the mic and everyone thought he was about to say something for my birthday. Then all we hear is, whoever was in the bathroom last, you sick and you need to go to the doctor.
That
if I'd have been that'd have been that. Yeah, that would have been.
I would have been screaming. I would have been laughing. Did everyone react like in a funny way? Because that's hilarious, especially if he known to be the clown of the family.
She said, "Me and my brother were weak. I miss my uncle. He was the funniest. If y'all could go back in time and invent a now popular product, what would it be? Hope you guys got the chance to see the cakes I made. If not, I'll post them up here too. Love you guys as always." P.S. Mr. Cleo was a bad bitch. LOL. That eyeshadow was on point. Yeah, it was on point. If we could go back in time and invent a now popular product, what would it be? Probably Apple. iPhone.
You said go back in time and what?
Invent a popular product now. What would it be? I guess I'm gonna go with the iPhone.
Not a bad choice. You're forever gonna be getting money.
Like that.
The airplane.
Airplane. That's solid. Car. The cars. Maybe a particular car. Maybe when
Tesla,
Ford, Ferrari. Tesla. After watching that Ford versus Ferrari movie, that was a good one.
Was good.
Kiyomi Barksdale. What up, trap fam? Still new to the trap. Y'all may have seen me, the cat lady with the fat ass. Dog, hilarious. Cue up all the jokes about cats. I ain't got none. Question for y'all. Fuck cats. What's y'all stance on being friends with exes? I don't have an ex that I'm not at least cordial with. Recently had someone tell me that keeping exes around can lead to people still having feelings for each other and someone trying to get back together. What y'all think? All right, that's it. Y'all have a good one. Peace. If Emmanuel's on here, Emmanuel don't. He always is a no for that, and I understand his side. And my side is I probably keep too many of the people around that I used to talk to, so I got to find a happy medium. But I think being cordial.
I think it depends how it ends.
Yeah, and I think it does depend on how it ends.
To be honest,
it definitely depends how it is. Because like, if y'all ended on like a very toxic note, I don't know if y'all should continue. Wait till y'all get on some level ground. But if it's just like, hey, we didn't work out this time. I still got love for you. All good. Like, then it's like, I'm not saying talk to him every day, but if you do speak, it's like, hey, what's up? Me and my ex speak. I'm like, hey, everything good? Cool. She married and everything. I don't give a fuck. Like, I think it comes with a maturity thing. I think that's what it is. But I'm gonna be on the lookout for the cat lady with the fat ass because I don't need to miss that in my neighborhood. A-Town Mansa, what's scratching sack? Forgive the long post. Been trying to get a post in, but shit's been hectic. Going back to a few weeks ago when y'all were talking about getting caught. My son just turned 13 in December, and less than a month after he goes back home to his mom, this nigga gets caught jacking it by his mom in her living room, on her phone, watching YouTube gaming videos.
Wait.
Duh.
He was jacking off the gaming video?
Watching YouTube gaming videos. Then gonna ask me to help him because his mom was roasting his ass for the next 2 weeks. Anyway, just got back to the A from Houston, visiting my girl for both our birthdays and half-a-year anniversary. Well, down there, I realized that she is definitely not someone that I would be able to rely on to make any kind of decisions in an emergency. On top of that, she can't cook, and when it comes to common sense, homegirl is dense as a cold Popeye's biscuit. God dang. But physically, she's almost everything that I've been looking for. She's also highly educated, makes almost twice as much as I do, is very caring and funny. The sex is amazing and almost whenever I want it. But like Marvin said this week, my dick's grown. Do I stick with this and trying to get over the stupidity and worrying how she handles kids? Or should I get back out here and risk not finding anybody that's as close to perfect for my other expectations as she is? I ain't gonna lie, the way you describe, like when somebody dense like that, that's gonna be tough over the years. Let me let you know that now, because the more you level up and the more you keep growing, you can be like, man, that looks going. You gonna be like, yeah, the sex good and look,
yeah, because looks could fade.
Yeah.
I think the other parts are more important. So really reevaluate that. Like, the sex is amazing. You excited about that, but what if she stopped having sex with you?
Yeah.
Like my dad told me a long time ago. He said, make sure you marry someone you can talk to because, at some point, you ain't going to be having as much sex as you used to.
And you don't want to talk to nobody dense.
You want to be around someone you enjoy being around.
Because the way you described, this man said she not someone that you can rely on in an emergency to make any kind of decisions. She can't cook. And when it comes to common sense, she dense as a cold Popeye's biscuit. That's tough. At least the cooking could have made up for a little bit. And she can't cook. That's tough, brother. Think about that. Marty McFly, 86. Hey, what's up, DT fam and fellow trappers? So I watched the recent Boss Talk episode, and I can relate to that very much. So I'm always getting inspired and wanting to try new things. I used to be that motherfucker and come up with excuses on why I can't do something. Now that I'm in my dirty 30s, Aries gang, I just jump and do it. Exactly why I'm doing the cross-country road trip once I'm done building my car in a few months and starting my podcast. I don't like being confined to do the same thing all the time. I want to have a wide range of knowledge in different things and aspects. And y'all give me a lot of inspiration to just say, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So I want to thank y'all very much for being the positive people that y'all are. All day, Marty, go out there and do that shit. Aries gang.
Do that shit.
Best sign in the Zodiac, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. Best sign in the Zodiac. First sign in the Zodiac. Fire sign. Shut up, y'all. James Johns. What up, Track This Sad fam? How y'all doing this week? So update, things are going good this week. No sightings. But my savings are increasing good. My projections for my move are exceedingly high. The only thing I'm struggling with is my barber. He went MIA on a nigga. Here we go.
I know.
I've sat in other chairs, but it ain't the same. He ain't tell me bye or nothing, just ghosted me. My hairline out here leaning like Leon. I'm going to get over it, though. Also, my girl and her mama going at it because her mom don't want her to move in with me. I've been saying this is her life. Don't interfere. This is her life. Don't interfere. You live yours. But my question is, do I sit them down and try to help or don't be in it like Bennett? Also, what's something you look forward to doing when cousin Covidius and them leave? Y'all be blessed and be careful out here.
First, I want to address the barber thing.
Yeah,
I think when
man.
These barbers go to barber school, they got to put a thing in the barber ethics.
Yeah.
If you're going to leave your clients, you guys should suggest another barber that's equivalent to you.
Yeah, you got to do
that
something.
Can take on your clientele because you can't just be leaving. It's hard.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
It's hard to find a new barber, man. And in the process of finding a new barber, you risking your hairline.
It's scary, man.
And then mama gotta let the bird leave the nest.
mama gotta let the bird
Mama,
leave.
you lived your life, let your daughter live hers.
Mama, you gotta dig down. Let your daughter get some.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
If you got dick downtown, let your daughter move downtown. With her dick down.
With her dick downtown.
If you got dick downtown, let your daughter move downtown with her dick down.
There you go. And what's something we look forward to when COVID over?
Traveling.
That's it. There's nothing more than that. Traveling. Brax 215. Oh, he got this a block. All right, here we go. What's good, DT and Trap fam? So first off, this might be a bit long, but it's for a reason. So I've been killing shit this past school year. I've been working as a teacher apprentice this year, and it's been wild. In the first month of school, my principal and vice principal quit on us. Then the leadership at school was fucked up for a minute. Then you add on the whole virtual thing and COVID, it was crazy. But even through it all, I've been building good relationships with teachers and students, even through virtual. Even though I hadn't taught a class, my substitute coverage for teachers class was so good. I got offered to run my own class for the remainder of the year when one teacher leaves for maternity leave. I am now one of the football coaches, and we got our first game Friday. As well, I've just been killing it overall with students, admin, and teachers, and my lesson plans. I'm only saying all this because I had a meeting with my CEO and COO about my performance and got rave reviews and confirmation I will be brought back. As well, I will be getting a raise, and they are going to be paying for my master's program and teacher certification, and this was all off of my performance and attitude. I'm just extremely happy about all of I have accomplished this past school year. This is my first time in this setting, and I wasn't sure if I would even be good at being a teacher. Then you add in the obstacles at school, and this past month alone, I had my little brother putting his hands on a woman, and my mom, my grandma, who helped raise me like a mom from birth, passed from COVID. And I just feel like I am some people would have stopped and given up. But so far, I have been great. I still have things I need to work on and get better at, but Tuesday was just confirmation I can be a teacher, mentor, coach, leader, and an overall strong person inside and outside. It just feeling so good, and I had to tell everyone. But sorry for the rambling. I'm just in a good spot, even with all the bullshit I dealt with. Lastly, I told y'all last week I started the 1,000 episode show. I'm on episode 159. 60 down this week, 851 more episodes to go. All right, fellas, I'm finally done. Stay safe in these streets and your sheets. Peace in my room voice. First off, congratulations. That's when you got so much going on. I think that's just God letting you know, like, you just keep doing what you're doing. You know,
on your purpose, you on your path.
Yeah, you keep doing what you're doing, especially if you just having a good attitude. And you basically showing up and do what you need to do. I mean, and that's what's gonna get you there. And once again, we're sorry about your grandma and everything, and we send our condolences. But I'm sure she's proud of you too. So keep doing exactly what you're doing. And slow down on that show. You're gonna turn into a show. It's Shadonna Marie to you. What's good, Mo? How y'all be? I'm all right in DC. All right, now here come my random questions. Number 1, someone has kidnapped you. They have a gun to your head and they say, hey, you got to eat these hairy cow nuts or eat shit. Which one you doing?
Nuts, because I could die from the shit.
Yeah, I'm doing the cow nuts. It's not going. Hairy cow nuts is not going to be good, but I'm going to have to tear them nuts up. You either going to come out with a hairy smile or a shitty one. Hilarious. Number 2.
Be hairy.
Are you supposed to cross in the green or in between? I'm Shadonna.
I'm not sure what
that means. I'm not. Oh, that's funny. Okay, because I read the third one. 100s and 50s are big ass titties. So green in between. Okay, I see you. Okay, I get. Okay, all right. I see you.
Both.
All right, I'm gonna fuck with you. Purpose Patch, what's good, DT fam? No question today, just asking that y'all pray for the boy. Down at ATL, about to transfer my job. Trying to find a house down here has been hectic, to say the least. I really didn't want to have a job down here, but to get into a house, everybody requiring a job, so I got to do it at least until I get a spot. I'm sitting in the new gig office now. The beautiful thing about it already is most of the management is black, whereas back home, I'm one of 3 people of color. So hopefully this is better. Shout out to y'all guys for being flamed up in the boss talk this weekend. As always, head over to purposepatch.com to get a full satin line hats with uplifting interchangeable patches. Love, for sure, purpose. Zap your dumb ass. Yo, what's cracking, Trap the Sack? Cam, you a bad friend for having Rome sit on camera looking like a chocolate Magnum. That's funny. I think it was a week or so ago, y'all was talking about the new Mortal Kombat coming out and reliving when the first two came out. I currently have Mortal Kombat Annihilation on VHS sitting on top of my VCR. Get on my level, LOL. Speaking on the old MK movies, between the two, which fight was y'all favorite to see in them? I think mine would be the Liu Kang versus Smoke fight. Liu thought he was about to get that butt from Katana, but Smoke had other plans. Y'all be easy. I'll have to look at that fight again.
I don't even remember that movie, to be honest with you, to even answer that. I've watched it, but I can't.
My favorite fight from both of those movies is when Johnny Cage and Scorpion was fighting through the woods, and they was doing to get over around the trees, and he was running and dodging, and then he took him to hell or wherever he was at, and then he was fighting them down there. That was I ain't gonna lie, I might have to go watch that scene again. That was a solid scene.
It's gonna look so bad.
It's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad.
It's gonna look so bad, man.
Wavy Kosher, what's good, Trap the Sack? I feel like the neighbor that no one ever sees, but someone lives there based off the car out front every day. I tried going to get one of those copper silk rolls, but they were out of my size, 2X. My question this week is, will Get You a Little Sandwich ever make a comeback or something similar? Get you a little sandwich, hopefully it's get you a TV or get you a Hulu or a Netflix. So that's what we aiming for. Get you a little stream. That's what we got to turn it to, get you a little streaming. Because TV is streaming now. I think the term TV, it sound old at this point. It's just
a little sketch show.
Little sketch.
We're going to call it a little sketch show.
Olivia Castro. Oh, hello there. No question this week. I'm just dropping by to check in on everybody, tell everybody how wonderful they are. Everybody needs that right now. Just spreading love out here. Make better choices, everyone. Thank you, Olivia. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
3 more. Brandon, a.k.a. the Pizza Popo. Yo, what's up, Cam, Rome, and Emmanuel Spirit? Because I already know that man ain't going to be there. It's your favorite cousin whom you'll never see meet in person, but will always see on social media. I just want to start off by saying, y'all know how I'm still fairly new to the neighborhood, right? My next door neighbor, Lex Locks, is amazing. I just wanted to share that. My question for this week is, bruh, I'm so tired of working. I have a basic job. The job is decent. Remember, I got voted team member of the week some weeks back, LOL. But I'm just honestly tired of working. Like, it's annoying. I want to stay at home and make money. No, Cam, not with trading stocks and shit. Sorry. Like on some influential shit on social media. I want to be a social media influencer. Y'all are technically that. Any advice on becoming an influencer? Low-key, I see myself as an influencer. Y'all can follow me on everything at the Pizza Popo to see that fake-ass influencer vibes. P.S. I just clocked into work 1 minute past the grace period. I'm technically late. I hate it here. This is Emmanuel's fault. Shaking my head. All right, I'm going to fuck with y'all next week. All right, Brandon. Let me talk to you for a second. First off, you can't say no, Cam, not trading stocks and shit. Sorry, because you haven't got there yet. And you haven't done the research. And what have we talked about on Boss Talk and everything else? You got to put in the work. So you can't say that just yet without having the proper information. Because I don't want you to go down and be out talking like that, because you can do it too. So that's first off. Second, if you want to be an influencer, find out what do you want to influence people with. That's the main thing. Is
what are you good at?
What are you good at?
What do you enjoy?
Do you like making pizza? Do that. Do you like, it's so fun.
I like making pizza.
So whatever you find that you want to influence, because being an influencer means you want to influence somebody in some area. So I think you find that first. And then pick up your phone, hit the record button, get to it. That's pretty much I'm sure you'll be to watch Ennis's Boss Talk episode. That's the same thing he said. We have everything. You have the tools. Like, you just got to do it. So that's our advice for this week for that. So next week, come back with a better attitude, son, or you'll be fined in this neighborhood. Bees with the bad knees.
Pretty much.
What's up, DT fam? Hope all is well. Thanks for answering my question last week about the woman saying I just got a lot on my plate right now. But that has me thinking, do us as men use that excuse as well? Like, I understand we're all adults and have things going on, but do you feel men will take on that extra piece of his plate as long as it aligns with what he wants, opposed to a woman where she might say that because she don't even want to go through the process of starting over? Thanks again. Just curious on you guys' perspective. I do think that's true. A lot of the times men will say it because of our finances and our career, and the women will say it because they more so a lot of the time, not all women, will be because they don't want to start over and trying to figure out something and do all that. So I can say that, but everybody's different. Yep. Everybody's different, so it's just like you can't really think on why they're saying it. You just have to accept that they're saying it because you can't control what people say. Last one, Pocket. Hey friends, I don't have a question this week. I just want to share one of my favorite videos on the internet with y'all. Is Hurricane Chris performing Halle Berry? Is Hurricane Chris performing Halle Berry at Louisiana State Legislature session where they're supposed to be assessing bills and policy? I have so many questions. Like, who set this up?
Wait, Hurricane Chris is performing?
Yes.
I thought he was in jail for murder.
No, she said this is one of her favorite. This might be old, but she said this is one of her favorite videos. She was like, who set this up? What was the audience reaction / participation? And lastly, what do the notes from the stenographer look like? That's funny. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. He looks so happy. Now he in jail. Hope he dodging those those bows, dog. That's funny. Bliss and blessings. Pocket, as soon as we get off here, I'm about to click this link. I'm about to watch this. But it's apparently raining again.
In LA, and that's a tweet-worthy thing because I see a bunch of people tweeting about LA rain. It was trending, at least here in California.
Yeah, so we got some rain, and but thank you guys for your questions. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Couch Chronicles, episode 7, season 2. I think we're gonna do 3 more episodes in this season. We make it a 10-episode season, and then I'm gonna take a 3-week break, maybe. I'm gonna see. I don't know yet, but that's just what I'm thinking in my mind. But we will see you guys next week. Peace.